I think a lot of people's pet peeves recently is using people's legacies. And either if it's artificial intelligence or if it's promoting their own politics or just generally a financial gain, which I hate the idea of that. Let's talk. Between the massive use of AI and just people suddenly getting assassinated or just dying out of thin air, most of the time it's either a case where people respect people's wishes and just leave them alone, like Paul Walker and Technoblade, while others like Charlie Kirk, Robin Williams, and many others are getting used with their likeness, or even just not even using their likeness at all. In fact, they're promoting their own politics, which I'm just gonna start with Charlie Kirk. The big thing about Charlie Kirk is that on September 10th, 2025, he was assassinated in Utah at an event that he was doing for the American Comeback Tour. One thing about this thing is he actually has a channel that he used before his assassination, which, I mean, he posted his own content. But after the assassination happened, the channel just turned into a promotional state of politics, which I'm not going to go and explain my political beliefs because it's not relevant. Why the hell are you using this channel? For just promoting your political beliefs. Somebody else's channel who's dead. The biggest pet peeve for me is, why would you use somebody else's channel to promote your own political beliefs than just leaving it alone just for Charlie Kirk based stuff? My main thing about this is the use of the channel after his assassination, which originally was meant for Charlie Kirk, but then after the fact, people of Turning Point USA decided to use it for just promoting their political beliefs. Not even a case of just Charlie Kirk based, but like mainly for just entirely just Turning Point USA as the Charlie Kirk show. Which, first off, if it was Charlie Kirk, actually Charlie Kirk, like if it was stuff that was unreleased or just stuff that's been old posting and that stuff, that's one thing. But then using their channel to be like, oh yeah, tons of people subscribed to the channel after his death, might as well just use it to promote our political beliefs. It's an absolute pet peeve of mine because you're not just using it to promote Charlie Kirk stuff. You're using it because it's not your show technically. I mean, Turning Point USA was owned by Charlie Kirk, yes. I don't think this is fully what Charlie Kirk would have wanted. I don't think he wanted his own people to just take over the channel to promote. I mean, you could have made another channel just to do this stuff too. You could have made a Charlie Kirk show channel. You could have done that, but then at the same time, you just didn't, which I don't think he would have wanted you to just promote constantly on this particular channel. I honestly would just leave it because the guy is not alive unless it's technically stuff that was either previously not released or some of the older events or any of that. It would have made sense to keep it just for him in particular. There's this whole thing where they promote in honor of his memory, which rest in peace Charlie Kirk, by the way. It's just the one thing of after the fact of like honoring Charlie Kirk, you just proceed to use the channel anyway as your own source of information channel, which it was not your right to choose to use that channel as is, unless it was Charlie Kirk's decision to say, hey, maybe he was fine with them using the channel, but still, I just kind of find it a little bit intimidating for the fact that just the case of them using the channel as it is, just leave it for Charlie Kirk stuff. Speaking of using somebody else's things, Robin Williams and AI.
That's as bad as it gets. I mean, that is peak level failure.
You gotta love Sora AI, particularly the fact that it's almost so realistic that you can actually make stuff almost without even making it so it doesn't even look AI. It's almost as good, and so many people are saying we're cooked. I mean, even then, the fact that Robin Williams' daughter literally has been speaking out to say, do not use his likeness. Like, imagine dying, and then your entire legacy just suddenly comes out thanks to AI. I mean, it's similar to the thing with what we're doing with what the Fast and Furious wants to do. I mean, they want to use AI to bring him back from the dead, which, by the way, you're not supposed to use other people's likeness for the 100-year window. It's almost just like something like AI or something like that. Like, the entire thing of using others people's likeness, especially after they're dead. There's also Stan Lee, who also did not comply with all of this stuff of using their likeness.
Thanks to our advances in one field in particular, AI, there is no one that has been exploited more, both while they were alive in their elder years and now, especially since they've passed away, than Stan Lee. Los Angeles Comic-Con has announced that there is going to be an AI Stan Lee attending, where guests can pay money to get a picture with AI Stan Lee.
When somebody dies, it should just be a case where you shouldn't even be able to use the likeness at all. I mean, there's stuff that's either gonna come out, which is not gonna release, or stuff that's just gonna be like unreleased stuff, or anyway. The thing is that people are not only using people's likeness in AI, either if it's professional or amateur, or just generally just trying to get a financial gain or trying to get the information out by using someone else's channel as a way for source of information. Like let's not let anybody else take over Charlie Kirk's channel. He's dead. Shut the fuck up! It's the big thing of a lot of people using either just trying to like use other people's likeness or something like that to just either like, oh, well, I'm gonna use this channel to just promote my politics or any of that shit because tons of people subscribed to the channel after he died, or using AI just to like bring people back from the dead. And it's like, this stuff should not be happening. There should be stuff that just blocks certain things. Like, channels is one thing because technically the channel in itself, Turning Point USA, technically owned, but still, it was under Charlie Kirk's name, so it wasn't like a case where it was Turning Point USA or something like that. In fact, they actually have a channel based on their company. But the AI thing should just be something that should be just cut out entirely. Like, the thing is that 2015 brought Furious 7, where Paul Walker was honorably discharged from the series because of his passing that happened in 2013. It's a case where they shouldn't be bringing back Paul Walker from the dead. They really shouldn't. They also shouldn't just be using AI to use Robin Williams' likeness or any of these people's likeness because so-and-so things. It's like, stop. Like, really. I knew that also there was Martin Luther King and there was also John F. Kennedy. Like, a ton of these people whose likeness was being used. The main point is just stop using, stop using dead people's likeness, or stop using dead people, like, generally. That's just the main thing. It's like, don't use dead people's likeness, or don't use dead people's, like, I don't know. I generally just hate the idea of, well, the Charlie Kirk thing was what inspired me to do the video anyway, because of the channel, but then the AI thing was something that came up all along. I generally think don't use somebody else's channel unless it's strictly directly based on the person in question, which Charlie Kirk, like, just use it for Charlie Kirk stuff. And then don't use people's likeness in AI unless you're willing to do that, which, I mean, people are gonna hate it anyway. But I just generally hate the idea of people using that kind of shit. Both sides are an equal part of hatred. So, thank you guys so much for watching this terrible disappointment. Comment, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later when I talk about Drive.